Yeah, but by I will apply. I think that I will apply. Yeah, I must apply. But I don't know what if green cards if you won the green cards. I don't know that time what will happen. What we will do. Actually, maybe we stole everything in Turkey, car, house, or whatever things. Maybe I take a credit, maybe 2,000 Turkish liras before Canada. Then, yeah, I don't know actually.
What's your job or thing? What was the name? Yeah.
My job?
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess it's a programming or computer science, something like that. I heard before. Was it that? Or
yeah, else? like that. I used to, but now project management. We are working on European Union projects, and also I worked on IT side that project. Yeah, I work as engineer. That's all.
Good.
Not enough.
But in our country, the situations are not so good as well. So it's best to look for other places like that.
Yeah, if we have lived another country, maybe European or United States, maybe opportunities than our wealth, it will be so different. Then, but nothing to do so far. Okay, guys, we can start today's topic. And Alona, by the way, we can start with you because I haven't seen you since long time.
Okay, deal. Yeah. You're like you're like a teacher at school when some student missed some classes. You then scold him about him.
Yeah. We miss your voice actually. That's why.
Yeah, me too. I missed you a lot, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Yeah. So questions about anger.
Yeah. Anger, yeah.
Yeah.
Anger.
Well, this in my mind, I understand that like a strong emotion. As you know, passion, maybe it's something like that, but negative kind of thing. But it's not like only useless or negative. Sometimes it can help you when you feel anger because of some situation or because of yourself, or it's someone who hurts your feelings or ruins your plans, your life, your rights, then it's good. If you can demonstrate your anger, if anger helps you to move on your sake, then that's great. So anger for me is a strong emotion, and it's better to use it for yourself. That's the first question. If I'm an angry person, are you an angry person? Yeah. Yeah, I am a very angry person. Yeah, didn't you know? Actually,
it's weird to say that. Like, I am very angry. It's being a little bit odd.
Do people usually say, "No, I'm not an angry person. I'm very kind and friendly." Blah blah. I don't know. Just I feel like. Hi, Ta. So, am I an angry person? Yes, sometimes. But if it comes to some some limits, if some limits are crossed. I can be angry in public transport, in some public places, hi Vessel, or even via internet. Actually, recently I had 2 weird discussions with unknown people. Just I don't know why, but there were 2 different videos. One was about my republic, other was about women and children. Like women shouldn't be led to airplanes with children, because children distract, children yell, children cry, and it was so rude. So I just wrote one comment, and a huge wave of negative stuff I've got. So yeah, I was angry then, when why children are not a part of society. If we hate children, come on, what we are going to be next? What's the sense of such society that hates children or doesn't care what else? And next question.
By the way, do you like another's children?
Do I like what?
Yeah, another's children. Another's.
Other children?
Other. Not you.
Except mine.
Yeah.
Of course not. Come on, I'm a teacher. I have lots of children. I started teaching at school very early. So now my students already finished school. They already graduated the university, just graduated. Some of them got married, and they still come to me.
I said, do you like children? Do you like?
Yeah. So I'm saying,
okay.
I have good relationships with my students. They still come. They call me all the time. I'm sorry. I'm boasting.
Yeah, because I'm shocked. Okay.
That I don't like children.
Yeah. You said no when you said
yeah.
No, when you start.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine with children. I'm okay. But not a huge love and not an anger.
Yeah, I guess.
Just the middle. Yes. And what else?
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, that's all. How many questions? 1, 2. How much? How many?
Yeah, 2. We are going with 2.
Okay.
Okay. Choose
so,
person.
Okay. Can I choose Revati because I sent her the invitation to the group? Revati, hi.
Your group.
Hi, ma'am.
No. Just Revati wrote me a message, and I proposed her joining your group, Murat. Okay, Revati, can you speak? What do you think about anger? What is it? Okay. Okay, Revati, we can't hear you. Can I choose other person? Vaisal, long time no see. Will you speak, please?
Okay. Firstly, I want to mix answer all of the question. Firstly, I am patient person. I am always low aging. I don't, because I don't care anyone. And but I am like a volcano when I am angry. One is a blue moon. What do I do when I am angry? If it's possible, I'm live there. Maybe I'm trying to be calm, and maybe I can be quiet, always. But I am teacher in the school. Maybe I'm getting angry. Student is crazy, maybe crazy and very hard behavior. what do I do in the school? I can try to raise voice, and maybe I warn the students. Maybe I can talk about another topics, but I'm reduce my anger because, in fact, um, already too little my angry, but maybe getting angry as a volcano, and I can't stop my mind and behavior. Let's see. I hope I'm reduce my anger, but I don't know because sometimes very different situation in classroom, maybe in school, and maybe in teaching room. Mhm. I hear. I hear.
Alyona asked one question to you, Veysel. Did you see it? How often do you beat children? How often? Veysel? Veysel?
I can hear you.
Yeah, okay. Just
Okay. Is
you freezed,
okay.
but now okay, better. How often do you beat children? Veysel?
I don't know.
Have you ever beat children in classroom?
No.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, actually, Veysel, you know.
I'm humanist person, but I'm warn students. Maybe I raise my voice to guide maybe a little bit angry behavior.
Yeah, you know what, Veysel? In our time, when we are in school, I beat it by teacher so many times.
No.
Me, all my friends, and also
Oh,
they beaten by teacher more than
it's
course.
so bad.
And
So bad
even
because
even first class, our teacher really angry woman, and I remember she, and maybe last she is the last 3 year for retirement, and she was really angry woman, and also yells me, and actually in my primary school or high school, so university, so until university, I encountered
you can remember it. You can regularly remember this situation.
really
Am I wrong?
bad teacher. Not so much, but sometimes when the topic is open, yeah, it comes to my mind, and also I beaten so much actually.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
Nice.
they used to beat children in schools. But in my experience, it was, I guess, a transition period. I haven't beaten by a teacher, but they did some stuff like it's not a big deal, but they, what can I say? Like something like that, or hit by a meter or something like that. They did those kind of things when I was in early or in first or fourth grade, like something like that. But years passed, and I went to high school and stuff, and those things changed, and a lot of teachers got beaten because they beat the children. So those things happened to be a surprise or shock in the media, all of those teachers that did the stuff just went showed in the TVs and stuff. And I guess the teachers and also the parents have a knowledge about this topic, and they really caring about this, and it's not occurring in these days for good.
Yeah. Times change.
Nice. But the young teachers, how can I say, then more careful this situation, because the young teacher more understand students' behavior, because near age, how can I say near age, because maybe I'm younger and I can understand these students' behavior. Let's see, I hope I will do my best. That's all.
Yeah, it's so important,
Yeah.
really, because you can change that student's life, and
Yeah,
you can destroy the mathematic life that
I hope.
students, and also, or
I hope.
you can lead the
I hope.
students to be good in future. Actually, you are so important, and teachers as teachers.
Thanks.
Because when you go up, or when you graduate from something, you always remember that one good teacher that helped you achieve something or helped you through something, and you always remember those great teachers. They always get remembered and get respect, and the others also got their swears all the time, like how bad he was, she was, or something like that. I think it's a very good, very important, and maybe holy job. Being teacher, I think, very important.
Yeah, myself, I choose a one person to talk.
Yusuf, can you hear me?
Yeah, hi, hello. Michelle.
Okay. Let's start.
Yeah, sure.
We listen to you.
I'm sorry, what are you saying? Can you hear me?
Do you know question about? I can say.
What?
Do you know question?
Yeah,
I'm
I know
angry.
questions.
Okay. Go on.
Please ask me. Like first one, second one.
I'm look at the. Sorry, because
Yeah, in chat box, you.
First, yeah. Okay, I can read now.
Yes, please.
Or you. Okay, what springs to mind when you hear the word angel? First question, and are you an angry person? What's the angriest you have ever been? And
That's enough, Esa. Okay.
it is okay. Yusuf.
Okay. Thank you
Yusuf,
for the question.
by the way, your voice will come bad noises in the background.
Oh, okay. Okay. Is it okay now?
No.
It's not okay now. But I think it's okay now.
I used to remember that it was better.
Now it's okay.
Okay. It's okay.
Okay. So I'm saying that thank you for the questions. Okay. What's spraying to mind when you hear the word anger? Okay. First of all, I want to say that anger, like when I hear, first of all, then I remember some person. There was very angry. Like if I talk about
There is echo.
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 Okay, just a second. Just a second. Just a second.
There are a lot of background voices
Okay.
to handle, I guess.
Reward. You wrote in chat box. You can speak us and
Okay. I react very quickly, and I lost my temperature when I didn't like anything.
when you lost what?
Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Yes.
But now I can't hear you.
Oh, your voice comes great.
Please, Vishal, please choose another one. Let me check.
Yeah, okay. Reward.
Yes.
Reward.
My name is Sevadi.
Rewadi. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, what springs to mind when you hear the word anger?
When I feel angry, I can't control my mind. Maybe I use some bad words. Yeah, I do anything at that time. Around 6 months, I start my meditation. After that, I can reduce my anger like that. I can control my mind, and through that I get more benefits through that.
How you can control your mind when you're getting angry?
I can understand.
How could you succeed reducing your anger?
After reducing my anger, I could work very well, and I get more patient to work. When my HOD or the tutors gives more work for me, at that time I feel very angry. I lost my patience. When I was starting my meditation, I could I get some more patience.
I want to ask you something. Are you meditate right after you get angry, or you are meditating a daily basis, like every morning, every night, or something like that? Or you are, I'm feeling angry and I need to meditate, and I'm going to meditate right now. Or
No.
you? Huh.
Meditation. Now meditation is my morning routine.
Okay, good then. That's that's what I was asking you.
Okay.
Second question, I might ask you as well. Are you an angry person? Generally, are you angry? Or yes.
Yeah, Rewadi.
I make angry with the people who is more attached with me. I made angry towards angry to them. No make angry with the other person not attached with me.
Yeah, choose a one person. Actually, Yusuf, you before you cutting off your voice, your speech.
Okay. So now can you hear me? I hope so. You can hear me now. Actually, before I didn't connect my third flag to my PC, so that's why I didn't notice that. So now I noticed that yeah, I didn't connect. Anyway, so Vishal, you asked me. Yeah, actually, if I talk about me, when I think about anger, I always first of all thought about my father because to be honest, he's very very younger person. I saw in my life, to be honest, and
Angry
yeah,
person.
and any person,
Angry.
yeah, angry
You
person,
are.
yeah, angry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You're looking.
I'm not.
Actually, I would say.
I wouldn't get surprised, or I can say.
Yeah. You're looking like angry person. Yeah.
Oh my god!
But like in a way of energetic, like.
I mean, first time someone saying that I look like angry person. I don't think so. I'm always keep smiling. All people they're saying like, hey, you look like. I mean, your face is like baby face, and you're not look like just 23 years old. I don't think so. Like
you look very cool. You look like a very cool guy, but in my opinion, you look like you can lose your temper very easily. That's all. But that's not means that you are angry all the time. But you can lose your temper.
No,
like,
sometimes.
I wouldn't.
I mean, sometimes
I.
Okay, I mean sometimes. I mean most of the times I feel very very nervous. I hope Murad, you remember? I mean, our first situation, I said sorry in our conversation, I mean, chat box, because that time I was very, very nervous. So that's why. And yeah, if I talk about anger, I'm not angry person. Yeah, sometimes I feel angry on myself because when I did some mistake, then I feel very much angry on me, not on other person, because I always try to try to find out my faults. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Okay, so can I continue? Like, it is easy for you to control and hide your anger. Yeah,
No,
I
just
can.
yeah, and choose a one person. So another
Okay,
question
just two
for.
questions. Just
Yeah.
okay. Now just finish two questions, right?
Yes.
Okay. I see. Again, because I got.
I'm ready. I answered. So not me.
You answered all.
Yeah. All two questions I answered.
Yeah, you were
Murat
absent.
and
No,
You were absent. Yeah.
but I was thought like everyone done.
No,
For two
Ertuğrul
questions.
and me. Just.
Okay. You, Murat.
Okay. Actually, I agree with Leona in angry in getting in being angry. But maybe we can we distinguish angry two types, and that time instant angry, when you instant angry, and or when you getting suddenly angry, and if you said something or if you treat to someone, be rude. You could be rude, and that time,
Like short temper.
yeah.
Short temper, right? Short temper. Yeah.
Yes, actually, yeah. That time you could be rude, and that time I decided to calm down, and as much as I can, actually. But that time, actually, in those little tiny seconds, you must decide. You must decide. Yeah, you must decide that you want to fight, or you want to discuss, or you want to go further to discussing another guy, or just you calm down and maybe you getting far away, you go far away maybe, and that time and say another emotion related angry, long period anger. Maybe you can anger someone as long period. That time maybe we can say another words. Maybe we can say others, other feelings, but yeah, that time, or you can angry yourself and long periods. You blame you and whatever things. Yeah, that's could be motivate you, and that kind of things could be motivate you that time, and you can use angry to move or to go further. And second question, I am angry person. Yeah, maybe we can say, but as far as as much as, or I can, I want to go away. I want to far away to any discussing. Actually, as much as I can. But actually, my father a really angry person. He really dominant. But that's why, that's contrary. I choose be patient because I saw the angries mostly doesn't solve anything. I saw that. That's why I choose be patient when I came across, when I encountered something, some situation. Yeah, that's all. And what about you, Ertuğrul?
What brings to my mind this actually comes to me as red. Something red comes to my mind when I heard anger, and also the fast and destructive stuff that comes to my mind. And it's actually very can be hurtful or destructive. It's like I heard you said. It's motivating and maybe it sets you in set of motion. But yeah, those times are not so often. Mostly the anger leads to things that you get. What was the word? Sorry. Forgot it. The things that you regret in times, it leads to these things. Yeah, that's what comes to my mind when I heard anger. And am I an angry person? I think everybody can be angry, but I am evaluating this question by, are you angry at often? Like, are you getting pissed off easily? I don't. I used to be when I was a teenager. Like maybe everybody is like that. I don't know. But you get angry at things too easily. You lost your temper. You shout. You break things or things like that. But when you grow, eventually you get a lot more calm, a lot more peaceful thinking or patient. You learn to get patient because otherwise the society will not tolerate your actions. You need to get patient, or you need to act strategically. You may get angry, but you may not act. You cannot say something because it would mean like your downfall or something like that. Yes, so I was angry before when I was teenager, but I think, trying to be a lot cooler. Yeah, that's my thing.
So last year, did you stop breaking things last year?
Last year, no. It was actually like teenage. When I said teenager, maybe 4 years ago, something like that. Yeah, I may look young, but not that young. I'm 20 years old, so not finished teenager like 1 year ago. That's nothing. Yeah. So can I ask other person? Okay, and then I get to ask Sir Brock this time. What springs to mind when you hear the word anger?
Well, anger. It comes to my mind that anger is an old word for me. In my teenage years, I'm so old now. In my teenage years, I was really quick acting to the things that I meet. So that was actually in bad way. So then I think time teaches all of us, and we must learn to be a little bit strategically, as Arturo says. So we must tolerate people. We must tolerate situations. So anger is an old word for me, but in contrast, it's a normal habit that people should have, because it's a protection situation, protection behavior. What's the new word for you? That's a patience. Patience is the new word for me. So anger, as we think, one side of anger, but anger is an subconscious feeling that protects us. Actually, protects us from danger, from our rights, from to protect our rights from other people. So I think in adequate amount of anger, adequate level of anger is good for humankind. And for example, people have some special limitations for family or for workplace or so. So if you meet something wrong with them, then you get angry, and you must show others your limitations. That's the red zone, red line for me, and don't do that. That's the reason of our anger in subconscious or subconscious feelings. So maybe adequate form of anger is beneficial for all of us. But if you talk about the uncontrolled anger, it's absolute. It's not good. It's a sociopath way to lose all the things with anger, fight, or something. So I think so. It protects us, but not so much. And as I said before, an old word for me, and yes, a new word for me is patience. And as we get older, as Vaisal writes now, we get more patient than our earlier ages, I think. Because life teaches us all the things.
Actually, I have a question, Sir Rock.
So what, sir? Dr. B, sir. What's that? What's going on there?
Yeah, Dr. B.
Formal
Just saying
respect.
Okay, I heard when you actually said to you. Burak, do you think that getting easy anger for people who they are stupid?
I think that's a regional or this continental habit of all the Middle East Mediterranean region. We have all quick temperament to the things, quick response and anger. So it's what you say
No, just
is the answer of your question, or as I
yeah, a little bit, yeah.
So I think that's
Is it mostly related about our maybe IQ level or some
no, I think that's
uncontrolling emotions?
yeah, that's a little bit personal, but I think that's much more from the localization we grieve. So we grow. So for example, maybe it's in Sweden, for example, people doesn't get so quick angry, but doesn't get angry so quick. But in Mediterranean region, that's so, and it's not the thing that's a stupid person or something.
Yeah, maybe
Because it's not related, I think, to IQ or anything which calculates or intelligence.
yeah, it can
I
be
don't think.
related. Yeah, could be related about arrogance, maybe arrogancy, or because
Maybe.
because
So
person see themselves as bigger than others, and as or big talented than others, talented, or has ability than others, some arrogancy problem.
Yeah. So if you administer, or if you lose the things without anger, we say it's good. That's okay. But that means you are not intelligent. That means you can control your feelings in good situation. So you can control your amygdala in the brain in good way. So it's not the sign of your intelligence. It's only the sign of your ability to control yourself. So I don't think that's so much related. Maybe emotional intelligence is related to this, to control your feelings, or to show your gesture or face gesture or so. But I don't think so. That's an numerical. There is no relationship between numerical intelligence and the control of anger. I don't think so. I don't know.
I think it's more like a cultural and educational problem, or it's based on that, I think. Like people see that their fathers, their teachers, or their authorities show anger and things like that, and they tend to show similar behaviors, because it's the basic human learning technique that you do what you see, like you get to see, and it's, I think, needs to get educated, those people, and yeah, that's my opinion.
But sometimes people go from opposite. Like if they see something they dislike, they would not follow it. It happens.
That's other thing. But there's a lot of different factors associated
it's
with this.
individual, of course.
If you see the things once or twice or 3 times, so you can think that's false, wrong. But if you see the things regularly in your regular life, so you cannot say, yeah, I ignore this, I will choose the best way, other way, because you normalize that. So, for example, if a student see that a teacher shouts all the time, first, second, and third time, maybe once, twice, 3 times, that's okay. Can say that's not good. But if that continues, for example, 400 days regularly, then you must think, student thinks that's okay, that's the way that must be used in the learning schedule. So it's not easy, Alyon, I think.
Yeah, but if I see people littering around all the time, it doesn't mean I will do that. Or, I don't know, using offensive words somewhere in the public, swearing, or anything like that. But we are speaking, it's up to what we are speaking about. If we are speaking about teens and children, actually now here in such topic, we can see how important children are, that they are our future. They will take from us. They will they will absolutely identify themselves as the society around. So it's important to have a good environment. But they don't. Like, I don't know where are ideal places for every child. So it's up to if it's a young personality or an adult one. But still, there are children who would grow in a pretty criminal families with terrible environment and everything, and then they see how life shouldn't go, and they choose the other way, and they really succeed. But they are exceptions.
Yes.
But also,
I agree.
the people that thinks that this is wrong and I need to change it, that the times that they encounter actually is more or less than the Middle East countries. Like you can see in the public, you see in the market the way of anger or acts of anger. You see at your school, you see everywhere, television, and like they always say that the anger or damaging stuff is bad, but you can see every time, like, and it's also gets to you start to get normalized with this. And when you get to outside or you see the way of things outside of your box, believing that, you start to think that this is not normal. This is actually a dungeon or something like that. Then you start to think that this is wrong. But not everybody has that chance, or not everybody can see the things outside that box, and they start to normalize this. Because everywhere you see that, in the traffic, in the markets, in the apartments, that your neighbor is angry, that he acts you and he acts like swears you or something like that. So it's very common. That's why it affects the people the way. But in the West or in the northern regions, it may be different. So that's why I think.
Burak, and another question: are you an angry person?
No, definitely not. After Swedish way, after we arrived to Sweden, that's less, I think. But before that, in Turkey, after my university years, I become more and more patient. So I became more and more patient. But in Turkey, bye-bye, I said.
Bye.
In Turkey, one must be a little bit tempered or angry or offensive to the other people to take your rights. For example, in traffic, if there's a false or wrong thing, you must solve that with your temperament, maybe then anger, and you must say something bad words, swear. So maybe you must use your knife, maybe you must use your gun. Then it's so typical for Turkey, but not in Sweden, for example. It's not the thing.
Really? Really? Do you use knife?
In Istanbul, yes. In Istanbul, yes. In Istanbul, I have what's that? The spray. So which tear spray.
Pepper spray.
Pepper spray. Yes. So pepper spray.
Always girls they're carrying. I saw.
Yes. I must use that. I was using that. I did not use but I carry it in my
Car.
car. So, but not in Sweden, for example. And
do
in
not-
Turkey, everywhere in Turkey, I don't know. Istanbul, Kayseri, Yozgat, no, maybe, but in Istanbul and Ankara, big cities, one must carry in the bag or in the car. And in Turkey, I say to my child that if anyone hits you, you can hit him or her because it's okay. But here in Sweden, if anyone hits you, you must speak first and then go to your teacher and say, if you cannot reach a solution, then you can hit after if she or he hits again. So there's a fifth step more for hitting the people here in Sweden. But in Turkey, it's not okay. If you speak with child, he or she will take the parents, and you contact with parents, you will fight. That's the reality in Turkey. How can you say to my child so? That's the reason of fight. So I think it depends on the localization you live, and in Middle East and Mediterranean region, Italy, Greece, Spain or Portuguese. That's the same thing, I think. High temperament, high offensive conversation. So.
Okay. Murat, do you have a gun or a knife?
No, never ever.
Why?
In
I'm
home car, no.
Okay.
Because I think that is dangerous, and others, and especially you, because you're getting angry. If I take a gun in my car, of course, because if you getting any situation, if you get any situation to getting angry, you can use gun easily.
I will that you show us your baggage. Is there any baseball
No.
or
No,
anything
nothing.
else?
No, not.
Levier.
No.
That's.
Stick like
I think he trusts his fists, I guess. He trusts his fists.
Yeah, what?
I think you trust your fists more than anything.
Yeah, actually, maybe, and I think that okay, that's protecting yourself. Okay, it's okay. That's your choice. But I think that that's all kind of things dangerous for all of.
I think only thing that you need in a fight is your legs to run away in Turkey.
The faster the better.
Yeah.
And do you, Ertuğrul, do you use
No.
gun? Do you have
no.
knives? Bad?
Still I live in Çanakkale. You don't need those kind of things. In a couple of streets that like a criminal streets or places like that, you need to protect yourself, like things like that. But I never go in those streets, so I just get to be fine. It's a peaceful city, so there's no big deal like that. But in Istanbul, I would probably get that pepper spray or something like that.
But I can say some words. But we 80 million people, and every day every day a lot of car crash are made in Turkey, but just you heard a few fighting or a few violence. Actually, in maybe huge country, huge numbers. Of course, some bad situations happening. Yeah, but Istanbul, of course, because Istanbul very cosmopolitan city, and every person live there, and a little bit dangerous. Yeah.
I don't think so. I think that's the behavior of the country, because in the north part of Sweden, there is zero situation that people shoot each other. I did not meet. Okay, when I come to southern part of Sweden, in Malmö, it's almost maybe 1 million, maybe, and 2 or 3 shootings per day. And in Karlskrona, it's 1 shooting per maybe month. So it's strange that in the southern part of Sweden has more immigrants than northern part. So they are much Arabic or from Middle East countries. So that's a culture. That's a culture that we love to show or love each other with shooting. That's the culture. Each one shooting is from you. No, no, absolutely no. So I think that's a cultural inheritance or cultural memory.
Yeah. By the way, I want to ask Aliona, what about Russia or United States?
Oh, Russia.
Tell us something.
I don't know. Russia. Okay. Last year, my husband, his father actually presented him a gun. So now we have a gun at home, but it is like special equipped in a safe, and all documents and papers, it was registered in police.
Is it shotgun? Is it shotgun, Aliona? Or just
long gun?
Long and two part shotgun.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, okay. Shotgun.
I guess it's for hunting, you know?
I guess I also. Yeah.
So you too, you have it too.
Hunt
No.
Mankind.
Absolutely.
Hunt the people that piss me off.
Yeah, because we are a family of angry people. We enjoy such kind of hunting.
So thank you very much, Aliona. So
I'll
say bye-bye.
I'll come to Sweden one day to meet you, dog, just to have a talk.
With your husband.
Yeah. Well, fortunately, I haven't heard any kinds of shootings or killings here for last time. But in the United States, also, I was pretty in a safe condition. But one girl from my university, when I studied after, I did the magister course at the university. And one of the girls from there, she lost her brother in the United States. He went to that program, work and travel, and he just came to the shop, and some guy with a gun, he entered the shop and shoot him. Just some boy from Ukraine, he just shoot him, and that's all. Life is over. So he was Russian, but he was killed in the United States. Like it's, I can't say we
Fate.
are absolutely.
That's the fate. That's the fate.
Yes, yes. That's why her parents never ever let her. Yeah, Middle East is not alone. Yeah, actually, because not because of my family, but in the United States, it is allowed to have gun easily. That's a problem. As you said, Murat, that having it in your hand, like gun and weapon, makes you, like, if you have easily, like, getting angry, you can use it. So it's better not to give permission for that, on my mind. That's why in Russia they are not allowed yet.
And Yusuf, what's the situation in Malaysia?
Malaysia?
Bangladesh.
Bangladesh. Sorry.
Yeah, Dr. B is very busy with honey. Sorry, great honey. Sorry, I'm just.
But we would like to also get informed about Malaysia, if you know.
No, I have.
No,
some
just joking. Yeah.
Oh,
Just go on. Sorry.
If I talk about the rifle,
You got a rifle?
Cannot go on.
Please. Yeah.
Yes. Angry to us.
Yeah.
Angry to us. And punishment for disconnecting.
hello.
Hello, you're back. Okay.
Actually, my internet is gone, so just come back again. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yes.
I don't know, it's color in one part. Anyway,
So like we can hear you, but so badly.
so badly.
Yeah.
So badly.
It seems like you are in the water.
Maybe check your jack to your microphone and headphone set.
Yeah, where's your jack?
Because it's like it's coming from your interior microphone from your PC or telephone, not from your headset.
And mine.
I feel very hot. Very nervous, and I don't know what always what's happening. Okay, now it's okay or not?
It's better.
So go on. We catch you.
Yeah, definitely. I need you on this question. Okay, so I'm saying that if I talk about my country, we can't use a rifle. And some people, like 5 people in 1 million or in 10 million, 5 people in 10 million, they can use rifle or gun, you can say. And if I talk about our soldier, every soldier, they have a rifle or gun. But if I talk about that gun, it's not working properly. Like, it's like funny thing. Like, it's some war situation, it's some like bad situation. Like somewhere, some people doing fighting or some how I can say. What is that? Like some bad people, they are like create a very bad situation and they are doing firing. Okay. And instant that place, some soldier, they have only gun. But when they're trying to shoot that on that people, it's not working. Gun. So I hope you can understand how much we have very advanced gun.
So everybody has guns, or everybody don't have guns?
Not in my country, normal people, they don't have any gun.
Okay.
But soldiers have gun. And
the soldiers, they have
that's
gun, but it's not working. Yeah, but it's not working properly. I mean, I'm talking about gun.
Normal. That's normal. If you are soldier, you must be gone, of course.
No. I'm saying, I'm talking about going. They have already gone. But when they're trying to shoot, they are trying to fire on that people or something, that situation. Like I have a gun, I'm a soldier. Now I'm trying to shoot to other people. But this gun is not working. You know?
Okay, the guns are not working.
So no, that's the innocent soldiers have right to shoot to the innocent people as well as guilty people.
No, guilty people. I'm saying, I just want to say that when soldier trying to shoot bad people or trying to use gun, that gun is not working.
Is these guns intentionally broken, or it's because of the some kind of false production thing?
Yeah, not false production. It's our politics.
Policy, okay. But if everyone knows that the guns are broken or doesn't work, also criminals do know this, right? So then guns actually just there for a bag or something like that, just for style. If that is not working, if you need to intimidate people, then it's actually needs to work. It needs to be real. What do you think about this?
Actually, I just want to say about in my country, soldier, they have gun. But some soldiers, they have gun for show off, not for use, just for show off. Okay. And who have soldier, they have gun, real gun, but it's not working properly. It's not like advanced gun. It's normal gun. Yeah. Okay. And it's big problem because our government, she is not properly using money on our soldier. I don't know if you can hear me or not. And I'm so sorry about it because I don't know what's happening always with me.
Yeah, Burak, by the way, I want to ask a question for you because I see you as experience, also your age, also your profession and business life. And do you think angry people or trying to angry in business, in business environment, trying to angry or trying to alpha man in group, especially man, or just pretending
pretend to be leader,
or intimate, always angry, being angry, and getting the alpha position in among the man group. And do you think that people in the end will be succeed or or they want
work life or
work life and business life?
I think if we can't, as I see in my clinical practice, from my patients, that the alpha mankind, alpha men, or anybody which is angry to whole life has more heart attack than the others. I think there's a strict relation between to be angry and to have some heart problems physically. So I think they can be successful maybe. It's the physical power maybe can rule the life as we don't believe, but that's the truth of life. But in the end, they die earlier, I think, because of their anger or stress level or something. Natural selection, maybe. They cannot live longer because of hormones or something like that. So are they successful? Yes, maybe. Or if they have passion about their work or job, that can be, but they live not so longer. If you ask about that.
Yeah, maybe just imitate angry and getting the because for example he want to himself and doing more job than you, then that's why getting angry every little mistakes and whatever things. And they also he always being attractive this way, this method.
Okay.
Because
so pretend
always,
to be leader and has strong strength over the people and all the time shouts or angry, and you cannot even ask something to that man. He is a leader, but it's not. I think it's not the good way to be a leader. That's a fear maybe population that you can maybe rule, but that's not love population. So that's not wealthy. That's not beneficial or productive, I think. That's okay. They are a leader. They lead many people with anger and with shouting or something with fear, but that's not the good way. So I don't think so. And to Aliona, you will other side. Which is the other side? Other side is the earlier going to the other side. So you can be more and more angry.
I'm speaking about that at the beginning. I said that I'm an angry person. And as far as you, yeah, as far as you said that being angry means you will pass away faster. So I'm choosing the other side. I'll be not angry one anymore. I'll be positive, promise.
Okay. So I offer you to do some meditation, maybe.
Oh, I'm joking.
To overcome anger.
Yeah, sport helps a lot.
Yes, maybe.
So I can't do meditation. Maybe I haven't met a good kind of, lesson or whatever. I really can't do. I tried yoga, but it was maybe not professional way. So sport helps me a lot in a stressful situation. I mean,
so
but
your sport should be kickbox or Thai, so on, karate.
Is it your
self contact?
Like, is it
full contact?
Yeah, already she do. Burak.
Respect to you.
Thank you.
So you are so you are so self.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So you don't need to carry gun. Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the way. That's the reason. We learned at last. We have learned about that. Okay.
Aliona, did you use before ever gun?
No. Never.
No. Like
My fists are my gun. Yes.
True. And legs also help.
Are you serious? You are an angry girl? I mean, angry woman? Seriously? I mean, are you serious or you are joking? I don't think so. You always keep smiling.
It's just a mess. Come on. I'm on YouTube with you, so I have to hold my position.
But before, I was thought like, you know, I mean, smiling is like it's just like a mask. Like who's very very emotional person, you know. I mean, who's very sad person. She or he always use mask. That mask is smiling, you know. But now I first time got from you that smiling is a mask. Behind mask, lot of angry people. Oh my god.
Micro expression in the Aliona is saying to me that Aliona is not so patient person, but also she is not so angry. She's angry.
A little bit.
A little bit, yes. And
Wow.
she masks her anger or anything with laughing and face mimics. I think.
Yeah, doctor, you're right.
Okay.
Can we finish now?
Yeah.
Please.
You can finish.
It was a
Thank
pleasure
you.
to talk to all of you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so
It
much.
was great. Thank you all.
So much all. Good night.
Okay.
Bye bye.
You guys know Star Wars?
Here is the path to the dark side. Yes.